What's up, everybody? We have Oh Sir, the Hollywood Roast, the sequel to the Insult Simulator. Haven't checked into this any, just bought this on the strength of the original game. So we're going to be seeing this for the first time together.
Mr. Potter, it's so lovely when young stars seek advice from their more experienced peers.
Wow, that Art Deco font is really hard to look at.
Can you turn up the volume just slightly?
I was about to offer you some red and blue pills, but I'm afraid I took all of them. Anyway, let us just begin.
So that's supposed to be Harry Potter.
Or Steven Spielberg, maybe?
Well, no, she said Mr. Potter.
Oh,
and then he
okay.
has like a lightning bolt on his head, and it looks like a wand gun.
Yeah.
And a scarf and crap.
Do you really want to know what roasting is? You have to try it for yourself. The first step is to pick the right subject, darling.
Dirty Potter and Marilyn Morpheus. Okay.
Okay. Oh, I have to pick your last movie? Okay.
Now, I will show you how we did it back in the Golden Age. Don't worry, darling.
Because I wanted to pick Michael
Ease
Jackson.
you into it.
Well, you know, like they gotta figure that
Roast
people
is
who
a
haven't played
special
the first
technique
game.
that every star needs to master to succeed in Hollywood. Go ahead. Tell me what you think of my last movie. Everyone's a critic.
Damn, that's
In
cold.
turn, I'll tell you a thing or two about your sidekick. You can carry on if you have a conjunction. I'll spare you the filthy details and end my sentence here.
Had terrible scenes with. Oh, I get to pick. They're letting me pick. Do I want to go with nude Tom Hardy or Michael Jackson's Pet Monkey?
Oh, yeah, they're both good.
Your last movie isn't even on IMDb and had terrible scenes with Michael Jackson's Pet Monkey.
Oh, your sidekick. Drink your milkshake.
Ugh.
Such a fabulous roast, darling, for a newcomer. This time you're on your own. I'm not director, darling. But notice you now have 2 additional roast components in your hand to dish out. One more thing, Mr. Potter. There is a special piece with an exclamation mark that you can use to end your roast with a bit of extra pizzazz.
Cross-eyed villain. Beverly Hills Mansion was ruined by...
Some hipster indie film. Okay. Damn you, bitch. It's ruined by.
Once around, you can look at your script. This way, you'll have 2 new components to replace the ones you have in your hand.
dog's droppings. I've been waiting for this to go on sale. It finally
Some
did.
hipster indie film is reminiscent of Mark Wahlberg's rubber trouser hog.
Your Beverly Hills mansion was ruined by the three-headed dog's droppings, and this is the whole story.
Oh look, I've shown you how they score.
Oh, how dare you say such things to a lady? Clearly, you have no respect for your elders. That's it for rehearsal, darling.
Are you ready to take on the master class? Yeah.
In Hollywood, you have to let it all
The inventor
go,
of Pringles
darling.
was buried in a
Fear,
can.
doubt, and self-respect.
That has to be true.
Free your mind. Only then will you find ways to make it when you don't know what to say next. We call it a continuation. Your therapist ruined your career. Now you begin the round with part of your roast that you've started to build.
Your favorite retro transform into? You are about your sister.
Your favorite director transforms into the uglier Olsen twin and desperately needs acting lessons and ruined your career.
Ouch! You are about your sister. Everyone has a sensitive ego, especially Hollywood stars. Discover your opponent's weak spot and wound their pride more deeply. I won't tell you mine, darling, but surely it's not my age nor my look. We all know I'm a timeless icon. Your dad turns out to be a man bun.
Your last plastic surgery can't afford your red carpet dress. And I mean that in the nicest way.
Oh, repetition is an expert roaster's secret weapon. In Hollywood, we call it a combo. Let's pick a low-hanging fruit. Something
Oh
that's
my
an
god.
insult in
It's
itself.
weird. Ugh.
I'll be there in a minute.
Steve Buscemi's milky thighs. It's one of them.
Oh, nice.
A man bun should do a movie with Steve Buscemi's milky thighs, but desperately needs acting lessons.
Oh, your mom stars in your next movie.
Ugh.
The disgusting modern fashion. You can never roast that enough.
A man bun is worse than a stain-ridden casting couch, but was rebooted by J.J.
Whoa.
Abrams.
Damn.
Ouch! Your dog
Are you
makes
mad?
me
Are
think
you
about
mad about something? Shit.
Do you feel that your pride hurts? It's because you never used it before. But this pain lets you come back stronger. The more you are roasted, the more the comeback meter charges. And the more it charges, the more powerful it is. You can use this power at the end of your roast, like the cherry on top of a disgusting insult cake.
Ah, damn, I wanted that one.
You devoted a journal entry to your next movie.
A man bun couldn't even teach kindergarten, but you begin to bore the hell out of me.
When you roast really hard, you will know it. And for the audience to know it as well, there are subtitles. When roast is written on screen, this means your co-star's pride was cut by at least 16 points. If you achieve this feat, you can even break your co-star's continuation, which means the first part of the roast is forgotten. Are you the one? The star that ends careers with his bare roasts? Use everything I taught you to prove it.
Damn it. I'm just gonna use that.
Got these from, yeah, that's what I was looking at.
creep you as a boy or your last movie?
It's got to be your last movie. Not an insult the other way. And your sister.
Your dad.
Your character?
I say your dad.
Huh?
A man bun got beauty secrets from your last movie, and you're dead.
Oh, you're
60
ready
points for that.
dress. Get around with
Where's
prepubescent
the
teenage
trophy
boy,
for that?
and I mean that in the nicest way.
There's a trophy for more than 30.
You truly are a shining star,
It's gotta be in the main
darling.
game.
But I can only show you the door. You're the one that has to walk through it.
What is weird? Okay.
Dirty Potter. Ah!
Use a comeback.
Win the roast. Use a comeback. And turn the crab at least 15 minutes off.
You stole my chips.
I did not. I won these counting cards in blackjack.
You counted a 52-card deck.
Why do you look so surprised?
By the look of you, I assumed you could only count on fingers and toes.
You know, Dottie. Lay down. Down, Dottie.
Your last movie was spotted at the after party with a token black guy and peruses manga.
Your so-called career had terrible scenes with a man bun.
Ugh.
Who's this supposed to be?
Gene Blunt?
Which is supposed to be who?
I don't know. Damn it, I wanted that one. Shit.
Your dad is the human version of He Who Should Not Be Named and uses a double for nude scenes.
Your therapist had an embarrassing cameo in A Drunken Bachelorette.
No! That's why you hired her.
Your mentor is yet another reboot of The Rain Man, and is worse than a filthy mudblood.
Another reboot is your favorite director.
Whoa!
Your adopted kids sensually massage the three-headed dog's droppings and had way too much champagne.
Your on-screen romance can't afford your mom.
Back at me.
Your mentor was cast as your favorite director.
Your mom was ruined by your dog, but a witch has got to know her limitations.
Does that happen every time? Or did I just notice that?
I don't know.
Your adopted kids reek of a shorter version of Benedict Cumberbatch and flunked out of community college.
Your last movie was in your mentor. Looks like I've gone bust. I'm sorry for accusing you.
Now take a hike. This area is for high rollers only.
I'll be at the nickel slots with the rest of the losers.
Unguard!
I'm a pacifist. I unguard nothing.
You mean you aren't going to fight me?
Absolutely not. I am no barbarian.
Oh, I know you aren't calling me a barbarian.
That'd be much worse.
What does that say, Crone?
Where?
Is it like Conan? Oh shit, I'm going.
Chris Nolan's pretentious script is turned on by you.
Your last movie should do a movie win. Your last plastic surgery.
We got one for that.
Damn. Gotta take a picture of that.
Your mom can't learn English grammar and is a carbon copy of your ex.
Ow! The cutthroat chariot race sensually massages your character.
Gotta eat celery.
She's lots of things.
Not the peas.
Your dog is turned on by your dad, but is yet another reboot of an M. Night Shyamalan plot twist and a filthy mudblood.
Ow! Your Beverly Hills mansion overdosed in the 80s with a rusty blunt sword.
You see how he's like Conan and Cyborg? Like the Terminator?
Huh. Okay.
Your face snorts nose candy with a sweaty loincloth and is a worse version of a lucky punk.
Ow! Your mom got cancer after being exposed to an M. Night Shyamalan plot twist.
Your last plastic surgery. desperately needs acting lessons. And your next movie devoted a journal entry to the three-headed dog's droppings. And cut.
Your sidekick is a worse version of a rusty blunt sword, but you didn't read the script.
Your last movie kinda resembles a filthy mudblood, and your stunt double relies on motion capture. But you begin to bore the hell out of me.
Your character was made of the Weinstein brothers. Turns out most of things way worse than a sword.
And that, good sir, is the smartest thing you've ever said.
Oh, I didn't do the combo thing. Oh, well, I'll have to color after this.
I'm here to claim the free gold ring I saw on Craigslist. Is this the place?
You're too late. I was here first.
You have it then?
Not exactly. I've looked everywhere, and all I found are whips and chains.
Clearly the ring hasn't presented itself to you because you are not worthy to behold it.
Oh, and I imagine you're worthy.
Way worthier than you.
Your therapist was in your mom. That's what he has.
Take a picture of him when it comes up. Only good ones, you know.
Your face went to rehab because of a failed video game adaptation and can't hold liquor.
Your therapist was in your mum. Your character and your red carpet dress are turned on by your last plastic surgery.
I don't know what.
Your financial portfolio got cancer after being exposed to a strict judge.
No problems.
Wall problems. Okay. Damn it.
Your mom is a weak version of Princess Diana's ghost, but was rumored to be the next Bond girl.
Yeah.
You were cast as your so-called career.
It's as stylish as a three-headed dog's droppings.
Your mom got beauty secrets from the three-headed dog's droppings and helped Frodo share the load.
Your character is the inspiration for your stunt double. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Is that supposed to be a holiday?
Your mentor isn't even on IMDb.
Your financial portfolio sensually massages your mentor and makes me think about my loose sleeve and is...
A strict judge snorts nose candy with a petulant teen mom.
Okay. Did you see the multiplier?
Yeah.
And
mum was as stylish as he who should not be named, and went to rehab because of a fistful of every flavor beans, and persistently mispronounces my name. But a wizard's got to know his limitations.
Your sidekick is a weak version of your financial portfolio, and,
I told you, you're not worthy of its power.
You're right. It's clear that you and that cursed ring were made for each other. Besides, when it comes to jewelry, I've always looked cuter in ankle bracelets.
Oh.
Use at least 3 comebacks.
That's a trophy too.
What you doing?
I was meditating before I was so rudely interrupted.
Wow.
Confucius says, who is really interrupted? The interrupter or the interruptee?
I don't think he ever said that.
My Uncle Confucius used to always say that.
More like confused, just.
Hey,
Hey. Your mom will never know true love. And is all done in CGI.
I was gonna do that.
Yeah, that's better to get the ones that are shared before they go away.
Yogic and you completed a pilgrimage with a 92-year-old shamisen player.
Oh wow, 22.
your mum is all done in CGI, and we'll never know true love.
How much did I get for that?
I didn't say. Oh, you just come back though.
Yeah, she got me good.
Your mum sprinkled bonsai clippings over your adopted kids, but is still confused by Inception, and that's just swell.
Ouch! Your dad tweeted angrily about a low-budget softcore, but it doesn't matter because I'll be dubbed anyway.
And turned out to be the murderer.
Your last plastic surgery is full of tasteless racist jokes and turned out to be the murderer. And for the last time, I'm not Japanese.
Your so-called career blackmailed your favorite director, but it was only a dream.
No spoilers on Facebook. It's as stylish as you. Come back.
Your on-screen romance was a ghost the whole time and posts spoilers on Facebook, but a witch has got to know her limitations.
You're dead. Lied to the press about you. Now make her like a cherry blossom and leave. I'm sorry I never doubted you. Your uncle is a wise man.
How'd you know his last name was Wiseman?
I'm out of here.
I only used 2 comebacks. Damn it. I had to use 3.
You can do it again. Or not, whatever. I guess. You think you deserve to eat? Hmm?
What you doing?
I was meditating before.
Confucius says,
What?
I don't think he ever said that.
uh-huh.
More like confused, Shas.
Hey,
Maybe lasagna.
You think you can handle that?
I think so. I hope.
Alright.
A strict judge just doesn't get your adopted kids and walked with your dog.
your mom couldn't even teach kindergarten and cheered for Brexit.
An M. Night Shyamalan plot twist was in You and is worse than Kim Kardashian's spicy home video.
Your ex did full frontal nudity, but has never manscaped.
Woody Allen's copyright and your adopted kids had terrible scenes with your character, and for the last time, I'm not Japanese.
You remind me of Michael Jackson's pet monkey, and I'm the Tooth Fairy.
I didn't. Shit. Fuck.
Your
Damn
mom
it.
was an extra in Battlefield Earth and went to rehab because of
Your face was in some hipster indie film, and this displeases my master.
Okay.
Set a rule for that light so it comes on.
Your iconic costume had a steamy makeout scene with Michael Jackson's pet monkey and relies on motion capture. And I'm the Tooth Fairy.
Your sister is a carbon copy of Chris Nolan's pretentious script.
your red carpet dress, administered thunderous punches to you, and makes the audience sick.
Yoru system is as highly as another reboot. Now meditate on that for a while.
Oh, I'm barely alive. I gotta kill her at this time.
Fucking smart vents. Smart vents of like these, right?
Okay.
And it opens, you can set it so it opens when you walk in the room and closes when you're not in there. Or like it can divert air around if it gets hot in one area. That's so cool stuff. I don't see what I'm looking for though.
Oh, I took a picture of something I did earlier.
Your face lost a wizard duel to a lucky punk, and is a carbon copy of the three-headed dog's droppings. And don't even point a wand at me.
What'd you get for that? 30?
Yoru adopted kids.
Silver trophy for that.
Are less powerful than Yoru therapist. Now meditate on that for a while.
Okay.
Your on-screen romance screams into pillows and is turned on by he who should not be named and a brutal interrogation scene. But it doesn't matter
so
because
cool.
how you done anyway.
As to the judge was in your last plastic surgery.
What'd you get for that?
I don't know.
I'm sure I never doubted you. Your uncle
It was
is
like
a wise man.
How do you know his last name was Wiseman?
I'm out of here.
You did your comebacks.
I hope so. Yes.
End the line, skid mark. Your career and your funding has dried up.
But you could fund a summer's worth of blockbusters with all that money.
And still have some left over for loaded nachos. But sharing is for dirty hippies.
God only knows what the horrible
Like
things
him.
you've done to make it this far in show business.
Watch out, Jimmy Bell. I'm just getting started.
Your face owes millions to a fistful of every flavor beans and smells like mothballs. Wow! Your so-called career just doesn't get rubber swords. Ugh. Your character made millions off of a filthy mudblood and some damn muggle. Wow! Your face, stars, your therapist. Just look at the numbers. Ugh. Your so-called career made less money than your adopted kids, but worked with, well, yeah. Your mentor laundered money through your ex, but grossed less than the Green Lantern. Wow! Your mom was ruined. Your so-called career and laundered money through dead presidents. Now beat it. I've got tea time with Elon Musk. Oh, the royal family is yet another reboot of He Who Should Not Be Named and is full of tasteless racist jokes. Your mom forwards racist email meals and puts ketchup on a hot dog, but you begin to bore the hell out of me.
Wow! Your finance will have to face your last plastic surgery.
Ugh.
Sorry, looks like my financing just came through after all. No, now I'll have to sell my gold-plated tank.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
You are underestimating my crippling nacho addiction.
Gold trophy. Oh, you beat the game.
Seriously?
Well, you know how it is.
Yeah.
It's the same as the other one.
Is there a trophy for watching the
I
credits?
doubt it. What's that music?
I don't know.
The Greasy Wizard.
You done? Alright. Oh, that's cool. It tells you everything you need to know right there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have all of it undone yet.
Yeah, I know.
There's like 2 I have to go back and do.
Uh-huh. 13 out of 15.
Avada Kedavra, punk.
Oh, how did you do that?
Triangle.
Oh,
See the info thing down there?
oh okay. I go back. I wanted to read it.
Okay.
I'm wanted, dead or alive.
I'm 50 Shades of Grey Wizard.
Oh, okay. 50 Shades of Grey Wizard?
Well, he's the greasy wizard. Did you read it?
Uh-huh.
I am the real femme fatale.
Geriatrics prefer blondes.
so you got 20% of the trophies.
Girls just want to have guns.
Oh, finishing the story on each character is a gold trophy on each character.